Hey, welcome back to Ace Attorney. It's my badge.
You never money?
What?
You never money?
I never money. Stop asking me this.
I'm sure we can have a look at this.
Go ahead, sir. Laugh. Laugh at me, sir.
Huh?
I know what you want to say. You're going to tell me how she has one just like it. Me? Why would I? I know, sir. I know. I'm the only one without a girl with a matching badge. No, I'm alone, all alone. Is that so wrong? Life isn't all about high school sweethearts and youthful romance, sir.
You talking about those badges on her coat? I think there's a difference between a badge and a fashion accessory. And none of her are God!
Sir! I'm a patrolman with general offense. Sir!
Ow! I can hear you fine, Officer Meekins.
It's a business update, sir. So I went to the evidence room, sir. The guard station in front of the room was empty, sir. So normally there was a guard in the evidence room. That's right, sir. Because evidence is kept at the evidence room, sir. Now the security officer was none other than Officer Marshall. Marshall? Then, sir, I happened to glance at the security room monitor. That's when I saw him, sir. A suspicious person in the evidence room. A suspicious person, sir!
So
A suspicious person!
I ran in there and I started stabbing him. What the heck is this guy doing?
So what happened then? After that, sir, I... Everything went white! I saw red! I blacked out! And what I get to, I was here at a detention center.
How long were you out? Days? Weeks? Months?
Might I ask, what happened to your hand? Sir! There was no one to bandage me, sir! So I did what I could to wrap it up, sir!
Bandage on his hand. Bandage on his hand.
A bandage on his hand.
Bandage on his ham.
A hand with a bandage.
Why'd he put it on the ham?
Unless it was the green eggs and ham.
Just like Miss Scott. She did not like it, sir.
No, Sam, I did not. Yet another similarity between this case and the one in the prosecutor's office.
Detective Sam I am reported for duty. First things first, tell us how you hurt your hand. Actually, first things first, tell me about the perpetrator. I don't mean to pry, but you're the perpetrator, correct? Killed Detective Bruce Goodman in the evidence room, right?
Sir, please don't look at me with those sad puppy dog eyes, sir! If you had to label me as a perpetrator or victim, sir, then label me victim!
Does that not hurt him? He's really just punching that wound. I would, but you happen to be in detention. Naughty boy. And alive, and, well, at that.
Yes, well, that's true, sir. Yeah, I suppose you could say that.
Shooting the victim, Detective Goodman.
Well, sir, if I had to label him as a stranger or a total stranger, then I'd say he leans heavily on the total stranger's side!
Boring. So you didn't know him?
Sir, I work in a tiny department devoid of light and other creature comforts. I don't know any detectives! So if he was a total stranger, why did you stab him? Sir, I had no intention of killing him, sir! None! Nor do I have any recollection of killing him, sir!
At least someone around here is more confused than I am. About your hand. Did that happen during the course of the crime?
Well, you see, sir! Oh, yeah. Don't you think you should just confess? But, sir, but there was nothing I could do!
Nothing you could do?
Sir, to tell the truth, sir, when it happened, when the detective pointed that knife at me, I just hollered, sir! And the next thing I knew, I was unconscious!
Next thing you knew, you were huh?
And when I opened my eyes, I was alone in that evidence, sir! At the evidence room, sir! All alone!
Alone in the evidence? I was stark naked!
Because Detective Goodman had disappeared! What? Then when I looked down, I had blood! Gushing blood from my hands, sir! Oh, the shock! Oh, the sorrow, sir! Can you imagine how I felt?
Victim's body disappeared? That's like a magic trick.
That's some soy. Do you think you could take a look at this? Hey! That's it, sir! That's it! That's it! That's what? My head was a blank until this very moment. But sir, now I remember. I remember, sir.
You mean, you remember what happened? Careful.
Correct! That card was the cause of it all! This ID card? Exactly, sir! That's exactly it! Nothing could be more exact, sir! Nothing!
I'm gonna pry into this one a little deep.
And deeper. And deeper.
Can you tell me what it is you do remember?
Well, sir, you might say I'm a little lost patrolman. A lost little lamb, if you will. I didn't know Mr. Detective Goodman who was in the evidence room.
And that's why you thought he looked suspicious.
So I entered the evidence room and asked the man to show me his ID card. Well, that sounds pretty much by the book so far. That's right, sir! That's what I've been trying to tell you!
Wait for one of these times he punches his hand down and just blood goes.
Like it's just a fucking volcano.
So you asked Detective Goodman to show his ID card. What did he do?
That's the thing! Suddenly he pointed a knife at me! What?
Pulled a knife out and looked at us. What the fuck you saying to me? I don't think he saw the real Detective Goodman.
Who did he see? If it wasn't the real Detective Goodman, fucking Orson Welles?
He total stranger. He doesn't know what Detective Goodman looks like.
Fucking got you there.
He doesn't know what Detective Goodman looks like.
Sit and swallow your defeat.
I spit.
Sir, I assure you. That's very unusual for you. I assure you, I was as flustered as you are right now. So I whooped and leaped at him.
You remember Lord of the Rings when Sam's carrying Frodo up Mount Doom and you see Smeagol, you see Gollum climb on the rock and then jump? That's what I did to him. Detective Goodman pointed a knife at him.
Do unto others before they do unto you! My father's own words. Sir, what happened then?
I bit his fingers off!
Well, my eyes, sir. Everything white. When I awoke, I was here.
Right.
So, Officer Meekin, why is it that they arrested you?
What do you mean?
Let's look at what we know. Now, Officer Meekin didn't know Detective Goodman, and the victim, who he met at the scene of the crime, didn't show his ID card.
And his side profile fits that of the other cowboy.
The cowboy. And I really love looking at that cowboy's side profile.
In other words, we have no way of knowing if the victim was really the victim.
And if his body just disappeared from the evidence room, we don't even know if anyone actually died. That's it, sir! That's what I wanted to say! That is, I did say something along those lines. Huh? But you still ended up here? You told me that it had to be him, sir. On that day, on that time, Detective Goodman was definitely in the evidence room. That's what they said.
But you don't remember the events clearly.
No! But the videotape is quite clear. Huh? Videotape? From the security camera! The crime! My crime! The time crime I swore to stamp out! It's there! It's me! It's on the tape!
I don't feel like we're gonna watch it and it like cuts. You can see a clear point where they cut and change something.
And you waited until now to tell us this? I'm sorry, I'm really sorry, sir. I'll hand over my badge. I don't deserve it.
No, thanks. I have my own. Guess we better go check out the crime scene now.
P. Hey, Mr. Wright. Look who's standing at the chief of detective's desk.
It's Police Chief.
Police Chief God.
God!
And you're sure this is all, hmm? You know what it means if there's anything missing? I'm sure it was most likely totally perfect. We checked all of his drawers, lockers, garbage cans, bags, coat pockets, hats, under the seat cushion, behind his computer monitor, inside his personal coffee machine. I see. Well, if anything does turn up, you call me right away. Deal? Yes, sir. We'll go to a place again, sir. Yeah.
Chief of Detectives looks a little flustered.
Oh, Vito, my boy, how you been? Swim munch.
Oh, Chief Gad reported for duty, sir.
Why are you saluting him, Mr. Wright?
I was wondering, could you take a look at this?
Oh, sorry, Righto. I'm through with that stuff. Through, I say. Go find that guy who can't seem to sit so still out there, the busy one. The guy who can't sit still, does he mean Detective Gumshoe?
Gusher?
Gusher?
Either him or the dancing blue badger.
Ugh. Ugh. Sorry you had to see that. What exactly did the chief of police want you to do? Well, see over there, it's Goodman's desk. He wanted me to check it for anyone hiding in there. It might be a clue.
Body parts,
Yeah,
something.
yeah. I threw away every last piece of garbage in the garbage can.
Trash can?
The garbage can.
Trash can.
Garbage.
No. Our perpetrators are the garbage.
So nothing belonging to Detective Goodman is still here? Of course not! Well, except for this. What? You kept something?
His dry cleaning list.
Sure, why not? It's not important. He didn't even finish writing it. The lost item report, but it's only half complete.
Does it say
The
SL?
lost item. Did Detective Goodman lose something?
Date on it is February 21. Better make a note of it.
Goodman's lost item report. A half-written document dated 2/21 can only be submitted to the chief of police.
I should really get back to investigating the police department crime scene.
Beep beep. Got something new?
That must be one of the detectives. Normally something to himself.
I know. The killer used a cassette tape. What a crafty trick. That gunshot was a fake. Oh, this is good. No one will expect a cassette tape in this day and age.
He's still writing a novel. He's not writing a report, he's writing a novel! You understand that the guy back there is writing a novel, right, sir?
Oh, well, he could do whatever he wants. He's getting fired in a month.
It's already been set in stone.
Yep.
Is Edgeworth going to be okay?
Oh, Worthy, you know, they're doing a little inquiry committee with him. Sounds like an inquisition. Yep, well, but they've had no end of trouble with the boy since last year.
You mean the incidents I got him free from?
Mm-hmm. It doesn't look good having a top prosecutor sit in the defendant's seat, does it?
But
and you!
I got him declared not guilty.
And you!
What the fuck does it matter?
You got someone else found guilty in that case, right, Righto?
Yeah, the guy who committed the murder and set everything up. That weirdly, my partner here had me miss opportunities because I was right, and then I wasn't right to him.
I'm a ghost now!
I have nightmares of him still. This is what PTSD looks like. I start hearing songs from Nam. Seven bar. Matter is fair. One blue.
Red, white, and blue!
Nah! Von Karma.
A legend he was, undefeated in his 40-year career. But in court you fixed it so he was caught for forging evidence.
In his 40-year career?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's because he killed the guy who was about to ruin that reputation. That's why. Are you... I'm sorry, Gant. Are you going to try and defend the guy who killed somebody?
You found him guilty, and he's part of my crew, so it makes me look bad.
Own up to it.
Nope.
Wait, I didn't do anything wrong. He did forge evidence.
In any case, the prosecutor's office is in a bit of turmoil, you might say. Why, they do just about anything to restore their reputation. Now, depending on what that inquiry committee decides, it could be bad for Worthy. What?
What is your fucking deal, Gant?
It's downright odd, I tell you. The detective getting killed on their turf too, I mean.
They're being the prosecutors, I assume?
Scientifically speaking, it's impossible. Yes, but that's what the evidence is saying. Goodman was stabbed in 2 locations at the same time. That's what it says.
What evidence is this?
Oh, no, Righto, I can't give away all our secrets just like that. And this in particular, well, it's a little sensitive, and I can't talk about it.
Well, the trial's happening, so,
Go to the defense attorney. I work with the prosecution.
we need the evidence, nonetheless.
I'm talking to the prosecution. It's my buddy. Unless you can focus on like an Amazon gift card.
I'd be willing to do a deal for some Cole's cash. Wasn't expecting much anyway.
You know, one thing I hate most of all is hiding stuff. Secrets. Can't stand them. But you know, it's a full-time job just keeping the chief of the detectives' traps shut. Ah, he was the one you were picking on earlier. Huh? You saw that? Whoops.
Not gonna defend yourself for the fact that you were picking on him. He's sick. You're a douchebag. I wonder what it was that he wanted the chief of detectives to do.
Let's see if we can kind of discreetly ask him.
I already asked him. Actually, I was wondering if I could ask you a favor.
Well, I never thought the day would come when Wright to ask me for help.
I was wondering if we could investigate the evidence room. No. Sorry.
Oh, Righto.
Actually, I'm sorry. I don't need to investigate after all.
Righto, please, do I look like a selfish man?
Douchebag. Huh?
Heck, if anyone asks me, so can I borrow $50? I give them $50, no problem. So go ahead, investigate that room to your heart's content. Knock yourself out. Just goes to show, you never know until you ask. And for you, here, you can borrow this. Hey, this is the detective's ID card, isn't it? That's a special card for guests, so don't lose it. Yes, sir, it's an honor. You just run along and do your best now. Later, folks.
That's how they got into the room. They had an ID card for guests.
Well, we'll see.
No, we won't see.
We'll see.
Because I just got it!
We'll see.
Hee. That's you.
It looks pretty cool on my lapel, doesn't it? Just think, a real ID.
You seem happy.
Yes, sir, because, sir, we get to go into the evidence room now, sir.
I think this place is a bad influence on the girl.
Moving to the police department. I'm at the police department. Now I'm going to the guard station. And now I examine this thing. That's not it. That's not it. There it is.
The rope on the floor? The rope on it. We're gonna hang ourselves with that. The evidence room is beyond that door.
Don't spoil it. And we have the ID card from Chief Gant. Let's just walk in. It won't open.
Card reader's turned off, see?
What's that security guard thinking? Howdy, partners.
Shit!
Well, well. What's made my Bambina sky so gray?
Salisbury steak? Officer Marshall! Why does it have to be him?
What's with that? Why does it have to be him for?
Shit, I said it out loud, that's why.
As you may have surmised, this here's my saloon.
It's an evidence room.
We're here to investigate the crime scene. I've got a lot of alcohol here. Yeehaw! That guard you got there on your chest. That's better than a sheriff's badge in these parts.
Why are you drinking on the job?
Well, what you standing there for? Get along, little doggy. Crime scene's away.
The card reader's on again. While we're here, I was wondering if I could ask you some questions.
Sorry, cowboy, but I got no mind to tangle with you hombres.
Not even for a Salisbury steak? You're busy then.
Did I say that? I only said I didn't wish to speak with you.
Actually, you said you had no mind to tangle with us. Hombres.
You son of a bitch. The sheriff's back in the Wild West didn't place much faith in evidence. But the only thing they trusted was their shooting hand. This is neither Wild nor West here. Ha! But this and this, or that and this, are two different things entirely.
This is Japanifornia. This is as far west as you can go.
Guess so? Huh? I'm lost.
Looks like we need some evidence to get anywhere with this guy. Like the Saul's Burst steak.
That smell. Ah! Reminds me of Texas. So, Officer Marshall, you're from Texas? No, I just saw a special on television the other day. Is this from my baby? Yeah, Miss Stark. What's this? What's wrong? A filet steak lunch. I see.
Did she just have us send him a fucking message secretly?
I don't see. I wonder what it means. Second lunch, give it to mom for the mom. Mom. Alright, Bambina. You win.
Finally, it seems like.
It's willing to talk. Fuck, that's the wrong thing, but oh well. Miss Star told us something. She said that you were a detective until 2 years ago. So it's my dream to be old. Rawhide Wrangler on the scene of a crime.
You're focusing too hard on Wrangler instead of Rawhide. So you said Rawhide?
That's all gone now. Like a drinking hole in the prairie fire. You're still investigating the SL9 incident with Miss Star, aren't you? That was my case. It's all solved on the record books. But it smells like a bad game of poker. I can't let it go. That's all there is to it.
I didn't know a bad game of poker smelled.
Like piss.
Everybody at the table just shits themselves when they got a bad hand.
What kind of case was it anyway? We've heard the name so many times, but no one tells us what actually happened. There are some things you are better off not knowing, Bambina. Anyway, that case is officially dead, as of 2 days ago.
2 days ago? The day of our case?
That's right. The evidence transfers.
Edgeworth was talking about the transfer too.
Officer Marshall, you're in charge of security for the evidence room, right? You got good eyes, partner. It's an easy job, and I'm grateful for it.
Actually, Officer Meekin's at the detention center told us.
Ah, that poor little doggy. Poor guy. I keep getting his name wrong and keep calling him Meekin.
Same issue with Headley Lamar.
You're gonna have to explain it now.
That's a Mel Brooks movie reference called Blazing Saddles.
With Gene Kelly? Gene Hackman.
Would Gene Hackman ever do a Mel Brooks movie?
Yeah, I mean, he's in the Royal Tenenbaums. I think he would do a comedy.
Yeah. Would he do a Mel Brooks style of comedy?
I think so, yeah.
Mel Brooks and Monty Python are fairly close to each other. Monty Python just didn't care about what they said.
No. Well, they don't have a script.
Fair. A lot of it was improv.
Yeah.
He told us something. He said that when the stabbing occurred, you weren't at your station.
Well, maybe I shouldn't be telling you this. But since I got demoted from detective 2 years ago, well, might not look it. I lost my fire for the job, you know?
So I go on 70 piss breaks a day.
What were you doing around 5:15 when the murder took place? Well, I reckon I was galloping down the highway on the back of my steed, Zippy. Note, he was riding down the highway on his horse named Zippy.
I feel like we're gonna see his vehicle, and it's not going to be a horse. If anything, it might be a motorcycle or a scooter. I'm gonna take it as a scooter. Seems like a scooter guy.
There's no need for people here, anyhow. He drives a Bronco. A white Bronco! These newfangled machines do a bang-up job of keeping an eye on this place.
He drives an El Camino. It's a reference to another Clint Eastwood film.
Breaking Bad?
El Camino. You mean the security camera system?
I don't take the machines much.
Another Clint Eastwood film. Breaking Bad? That's a TV show.
Better Call Saul.
And it didn't have Clint Eastwood.
Kinda like that stewed broccoli they sneak in your next next to your steak, you know?
Is that what you think of me, Skylar?
I know what maybe 2 of those machines in here do. Only 2 of them.
You think I'm in danger?
No.
I'm Josie Wales. I am the danger.
Only 2 of them? There must be a dozen.
Is that what Clint Eastwood was? Clint Eastwood was Eisenberg?
Yeah. Like I said, Bambina, me and machines, well, I like them about as much as I like stewed cauliflower with my steaks.
That must be a lot.
The easiest ones to understand are these here security cameras.
Gotta love your veggies, man. Even the West did.
No!
There's the ones that Officer Meekin.
If nothing happens, the tapes are automatically erased every few hours. And Officer Meekin's a Detective Goodman. Are they on one of those tapes? I reckon they might be.
The security guard, you reckon?
One more thing. When you go into the evidence room, you need an ID card.
That's the card reader by the door.
The card reader leaves a record of every ID card that passes through.
7. Oh, at 420!
Ooh.
I hate my life.
So it has to be Edgeworth.
I'm gonna guarantee that's Gant.
You think that's Gant that into that 420?
Yeah. Yeah, it wouldn't shock me that Gant had the ID number 777777.
It looks very nice. It's easy to remember.
So this is the ID card record.
Hey! I've seen that somewhere before. Sorry, Bambina. I can't show you more than that. Huh? I haven't heard whether this is related to the case yet. That's right. I saw a number on the record just now. I've seen that number before.
But there's some way I can prove this record is tied to the stabbing.
Let's do transferal.
Sorry, but could you explain what this whole transferal thing is about?
We keep only evidence from solved cases in this room. They're kept here under the presiding detective's supervision for 2 years. So we can reinvestigate them if it turns out there was a mistake, see?
So what happens to the evidence after 2 years?
It goes to sleep forever in the underground vault at the County Sheriff's Department.
In other words, not allowed on YouTube.
Did I say cunt? Oopsies. That's what we call transferal.
Damn, I didn't mean to say that. That's weird.
We do it every Friday, every February. God damn it, dude. Drink more water.
Get your juice. Ugh. How do you feel now, OJ?
My acting juices. I feel like butter. I see now.
He was acquitted!
Transferal is like a funeral for old cases. 2 years after a case was solved, it's closed forever. Dead. Never to be reopened again. Never to be reinvestigated. Never seen again. Gone from the eyes of the public. Forever missing from the annals of history.
In the shadows of the underworld. And a deep part of a cavern.
It's gone. It means it's gone.
Kratos couldn't find this treasure.
That must mean it's pretty deep. He's a pretty committed guy.
He would have beat the game in one game if he found it.
Yeah.
He couldn't. And that happened to SL9 2 days ago.
Look at this card!
Look at this business card.
See this? This is the victim's ID card. Ah, the one that was on the ground in the parking lot.
And the number is 58428189154.
Officer Marshall, show us that ID card record again.
5842189.
Look, the fourth number. It's a perfect match.
And the card after it would be Meekin. Got it.
Beep, 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 beep,
How the
beep, boop,
fuck
beep,
did he have?
beep, boop, beep, 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 boop, beep, 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 boop, beep, 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 boop, beep, beep,
Unless-
beep, boop, beep, beep, beep. What?
Theory here. Glasses are off. Theory's coming out.
Yes.
Unless he had Goodman's ID.
Who did?
Don't know.
Someone, okay.
Someone had his ID. Went to the evidence room.
Yep.
Got caught by Meekins.
Yeah.
Scuffle. Meekins get knocked out. Runs away since when Meekins woke up, no body.
Mm-hmm.
They find Goodman's body, and he drops the ID card,
Okay.
so he doesn't have it anymore.
Hmm. Okay.
That's where my theory ends. Somebody planted the ID card on the crime scene.
Okay. I see.
The actual murderer planted... Okay, not the actual murderer, but the one who was in the evidence room planted the ID card.
Yeah.
As to not get caught. It was used at 5:14, right before the stabbing.
What's more, there's only one of them cards in the world. So when the incident occurred, Detective Goodman was in the evidence room.
Wait, what did Officer Meekin say?
So I entered the evidence room and I asked the man to display his ID card.
He asked Detective Goodman to show his ID card. What did he do?
That's the thing! Suddenly he put in the knife in me! Pew pew.
He had his ID card then. Why would he even pointed a knife at Officer Meekin?
Oh, sorry, wrong thing.
Because he doesn't look like the same person in the photo.
Yeah. Alright, compadre. You win. I guess I can give you this ID card record. ID card record! IDs of all those who entered the evidence room on 221. Ketchup, punk!
I'm more of a mustard guy.
I only use relish.
No, the only time I think of relish is when I'm relishing in my food.
I think of that when I eat relish.
I sit there, ah! But I double fist burr. Ah!
That's a different Ace Attorney character. 7 games from now.
That's Ace in 1 year.
Yeah, that's we're gonna meet up in a year.
Ace is no Ace. That's Phoenix. Sorry,
Oh,
in 1 year.
oh yeah.
He's waiting for Maya to get back.
It's like 500 pounds.
Yeah, because then he gets to get on TLC for my 500-pound lawyer. Got an idea. Maybe I should show this list to other people with IDs here. Like Gant!
He's gone.
It's quite. The investigation must be over here.
So this is the evidence room. Really is kind of like a graveyard.
I prefer morgue. Graveyards are supposed to have grass and trees. This feels more like a morgue.
Oh.
Ayah!
Nice try, Mr. Wright. You can't scare me.
Have you not played the mortuary assistant?
Ah!
Wah! Punches her.
Sorry, I thought you were a ghost.
I wouldn't recommend going around smacking ghosts on the head, pal. Oh, she hit him. So is it true what I heard?
Righto, please, do I look like a selfish man? Heck, if anyone asks me, so can I borrow 50 bucks? I'd give them 50 bucks, no problem. So go ahead, investigate that room to your heart's desire. Knock yourself out.
Sir, can I borrow 10,000 grand?
Okay.
I'll have to pull out a couple loans. Sure. Yeah, it's true. Yeah. So Chief of Police Gant will loan anyone $50? Even me? I'm getting me some dinner.
So that's what we're talking about.
Actually, I was put in charge of the investigation for today. Just for today?
Boss for a day.
But guess what? You got permission for the chief, so now you're boss for a day. Gee, thanks. First of all, you'll want to have this.
Evidence room floor plans. Scene of the stabbing of a detective at the PD. Alright, now we're going to talk to Gumshoe and investigative on in.
It's got to be the next episode.
It is! Thank you for watching this episode of Ace Attorney. Make sure to like, subscribe, and above and all. Which is
Every day.
bye.